exploring the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house. We're also trying to get down to Jacob's Well, which is this cool natural water, it's like a natural water thing where there's a giant hole and it goes down. It's really cool for pictures. So we're trying to get there as well. But on the way, we just happened to stop through. We found this like abandoned, well it's not abandoned, but it's just kind of like a ghost town. It's like a rundown street. Most of the buildings here, they're actually like abandoned. You can see like inside of them, there's like nothing in them. But it's like we're in Bartlett right now. It's the town of Bartlett. And it looks like an old cowboy town. Like the streets here, they just look like something you'd see in like a Western movie. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna just check this out real quick. I'm just picturing a little tumbleweed going across. Looking at the front of these buildings, you can tell that there's no business running here still. If you go up to the door actually, yeah, it's boarded up and there's no one in there. Nothing in there. Gunther's Farm Supplies. Okay, that's what that is. Gunther's Farm Supplies is right next to Slim's Grocery. How do you get more Texas than that? That's amazing. Living in a town like this is basically like straight out of a Western movie. I feel like this could be a movie set. These stores over here don't have any signs on them, sadly. But I mean, just by looking at them with no signs, I could imagine that they're abandoned as well. So in this town, there's a few cars here. There's like 2 shops that are open. I think one of them is a gun shop, and the other is like a little market, which is pretty funny. Hausgarten Edelweiss German home cooking. The shop over here really reminds me of a Hollywood movie. Bartlett Auction. It's like such a Western thing. I just imagine Westerns having auctions. I don't know what it is.
There used to be like 5 grocery stores in town. One time there were butcher shops, cleaners, all kinds of little mom and pop stores. And when the big box stores opened, everything kind of shut down. And that
big box like chain,
Walmart,
like Walmart and stuff.
Yeah.
So a lot of these buildings, no one's living there except for a couple. And then this guy we met, he's a local. He's been living here since 2001. He was telling us stories about the corrupt cops, and he's actually going to let us into this place that he's renovating the they have a bank vault apparently.
It's a gringo spelling. I kind of screwed it up. It should be a J. The company that made this thing, and they're out of business.
Oh
so,
man, everybody's out of business.
Yeah. Look at that. Whoa. So this is a vault inside of this guy's house.
Dude.
Cody, Josh.
You can hide people in here.
Yeah, dude, you could totally like hide people in this vault.
Wow. Not a lot to see. It's much to I met one old man who's now dead, but he told me from 1909 to 1927 this building was a bank. And then it became an optometrist's office. And then it was a lawyer's office and a gynecologist's office and a lingerie store. And the old people that are alive today remember it as being the Dowdy grocery store.
Wow.
Yeah. I bought it and made it into a machine shop.
Jeez. That's amazing.
It's 110 years of history there.
Yeah, there's a lot of history just here in this small little town. I mean, what a coincidence it is that we just happened to find this and we were able to come here and check out this cool bank vault. So we've only been walking around this town for about 5 minutes, and we met this local, and he was really cool, and he told us all these stories about how corrupt this town is, how like the mayor and like the police force are all corrupt and like they steal money from the town, and they've had like multiple mayors and multiple police officers like cycling through in the past like couple years. And he was also saying how there's like a line that goes through the next town right here. So all these buildings behind me, they pay taxes for 2 towns because the town line goes straight between them. So that really sucks for these guys on this side of the road who are paying twice the taxes. You can see the old National Bank, the Bartlett National Bank. The only shop that's open is over here. It's the gun shop. But the guy told us we shouldn't really go in there because the guy is kind of crazy and stuff. We were also told that this little town is used for a lot of movie sets. A lot of big Hollywood movies come and shoot here. One building is the most run down. You can see it doesn't even have a door here. Who knows what they're doing? There's an old little car in there. It's like a three-wheeled car.
Is that like from the Derby? The Punch Buggy Derby thing? That movie?
I don't know.
It looks. I've never seen a car like that. That's why though.
We were also told by that guy that the thing with the police is they kind of just show up to a situation, start shooting before asking questions, and that's gotten a lot of them fired. You're seeing the local coffee shops and the sheriff shops around here. This is like the classic burger diner. You got your cold beers and your hamburgers here. Lois and Jerry's hamburgers. So I really like the old Western kind of look they have in this place, especially since it's actually used in movies, and we've been going to a lot of movie sets lately, but this one's actually used in movies, and it's like got the whole Western feel. Because I mean, when I was growing up as a kid, I used to watch Western movies all the time with my grandparents, and they love Western movies, so just like seeing this for real is like unreal. We're actually gonna be hitting up another like original Western town when we're going over to Cali, so that'll be in like a week or so. We were also told that there's a really big drug problem here. Like everyone here is on meth. I mean, everyone. He's saying a big portion of the population is on meth. A lot of them are going to the hospital all the time. And you can just like, he said if you go right outside here, you can see a lot of homeless people just around doing meth in the streets. It's crazy. We've just pulled off on the side of the road here, right next to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house. This place is so popular, they actually have a security gate. There's a big gate, a bunch of barbed wire surrounding the whole property, and there's security cameras out there. It's a long stretch of land before you can actually get to the house. It's an active farm, and people do live there, so they don't want anyone coming in and like, you know, going to check out the house or trespassing or anything like that. Luckily, I mean, I'm gonna put on a zoom lens so we can hopefully see it a little better. You can see all the security cameras and signs over here. They do not want anyone coming in this place. Security cameras, trespassing, posted, keep out, everything like that. All for this house right here. Texas Chainsaw Massacre was originally released in 1974. They made another one in 1986, 1990, and 1994. This house was used in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the movie that came out in 2003, which was a remake, produced by Michael Bay. In this movie, 5 teenagers are driving through Texas as they find a hitchhiker. Once they pick up the hitchhiker and the hitchhiker kills herself, they end up at this house looking for help. Little do they know, they find Leatherface, who is a chainsaw-wielding cannibal. And from there, you'll have to see the movie. We are making our way down to Jacob's Well. Here we go.
Hopefully we went the right way, sir.
I hope so too. We're at the well now.
This is it.
Look at that. You can barely see it.
It's deep.
Yeah, it's a giant hole. Super deep. Josh and I just bought the tickets to jump this well. We figured we came all the way out here not to just watch, but we're actually gonna jump in. Finished jumping here at Jacob's Well. Steve and John got all the cool shots for us, all the slow-mo and everything. We even got some cool drone shots. But this well here is 140 feet deep, that they know of. They think it might be 300 feet deep. I mean, it's like a pitch black hole once you go like deeper than 5 feet. But it's fun, it's a lot of fun. We're heading off now to San Antonio. We are doing the Riverwalk. At the Riverwalk, we were just like hanging out, going out this night. And then tomorrow we're doing Tundra Village, which is like an abandoned place. After that, we're off to New Mexico. So until then, I'll see you guys later.
1, 2. Well, whenever you're ready. I'm not.
Damn, John!